do a little thing where I read open letters to people who are absolutely not going to respond because they probably don't even know that the letter is addressed to them. I've always been fascinated by open letters. I don't know how gratifying it is not to reach the actual person you're speaking to or speaking about. However, it never fails to provide endless entertainment for someone like me. I really can't help myself. I have to answer some of these letters, some of the ones that stand out the most, as if I am the person for which the letter is intended for. Today, I'm going to read a letter from a dad who decided to write to the driving examiner who failed his daughter. And it is entitled, "An Open Letter to the Driving Examiner Who Flunked My Kid." Dear driving examiner in the blue Ford Fiesta, I'm Lily Brubaker's dad. If you don't remember, you failed her on a driving test yesterday and I got really angry. I shouldn't have yelled at you or called your hat dumb, but I had no choice. Please let me explain. My daughter told me that you flunked her for lurching the car forward too quickly. I was so overwhelmed with relief that I ran over to you to give you a big hug. But when I remembered that Lily was watching me, I had to act as if I was furious. Admittedly, I went too far. When I tossed your cowboy... Hold on. I tossed your cowboy hat on the ground and stomped on it. Sorry, I didn't realize it was made of straw and would crunch like that. You can't imagine the stress I've been going through. Teens have no impulse control, and that's why I had to totally lose my shit on you. She's insisting on taking the test again in 2 weeks. You wouldn't be open to a quote-unquote special arrangement, would you? I'll buy you a real cowboy hat if you fail her again, which means I'll probably have to yell at you and stomp on it again. Stetson makes an awesome one made out of buffalo fur felt. It would look great on you. Okay. Anyway, if you could help me get more precious time with my kid, then I apologize in advance for slashing your tires. Looking forward to hearing from you soon, or never. With gratitude, Todd. And Todd is spelled with 1 D. I've never seen that before. So much to unpack in that letter that I almost feel like I could sit here all day and talk about it. There's a lot of psychology in that one. Poor Todd with 1 D. Now it's time for the response. Dear Todd with 1 D, where do I begin? For starters, the name Todd is spelled with 2 Ds. Sorry no one has informed you of that. Secondly, I think you should visit your fears directly with your daughter and a mental health professional. Hey, I'm no expert, but your diabolical schemes to keep your daughter failing requires a much deeper examination. Perhaps your daughter's arrested development stems from, I don't know, maybe yours. Again, not my lane, but throwing a fake tantrum in front of your daughter when something doesn't go your way so that she can see you defend her honor is what one might call the opposite of leading by example. As for the special arrangement, quote unquote, when you say you want to buy me a cowboy hat, what I really hear you saying is that you want to buy me dinner. And to that, this cowboy says, yeehaw. Sincerely, the guy in the blue Ford bringing the Fiesta. This next one is an open letter to the month of March. Dear March, listen, I get you. Like all aging singles on OkCupid, you have commitment issues. I'm going to need you to get some help. Last week, it was 74 degrees. I wore Crocs. A couple days ago, it snowed. And this was not the good kind of snow that comes in flirty February, but sleet and hail and rain and fog too. WTF, March. There was an icon on my weather app that I had never seen before. That's how off the rails you are, March. And don't get me started on the wind. Yes, great. You can blow. You can blow real nice. This is taking a turn. 30 miles per hour is a tad excessive. Try a lighter touch, a gentle flutter that makes my hair look more Giselle living her best life on the beach post-divorce, unless my hairbrush is actually a rummaging raccoon. I don't need a bunch of plastic bags and empty pizza boxes showing up in my yard like a crappy holiday decor. What I need for you is to get your shit together, March. She told March. If you simply can't stomach sucking up to one of the other months, just pick a side, any side. Align yourself with winter. Go full frost. Align yourself with summer. Lead into White Claws and mosquito bites. I don't care. Just pick. Until next year, Emily. Oh, Emily. Your answer's coming your way, honey. Dear Emily, perhaps you should get off dating sites and hop on LinkedIn. It's my belief that if you were working more, you would have less time to compose a letter to a calendar. And while you're at it, stop flirting with February. February is not going to flirt back. One more thing. If you're tired of being an aging single on OkCupid, lose the Crocs. There's nothing sexy about a Croc. There's not one person out there who looks at you and says, ooh, I'm really fantasizing about stripping off that girl's Crocs.